Hi everybody, welcome to our channel. Today's topic is about one of the most popular drinks in the world and can be prepared and presented in a variety of ways. And as they say, there is no life without water because water is needed to make coffee. A 2017 review of clinical trials found that drinking coffee is generally safe within usual levels of intake and is more likely to improve health outcomes than to cause harm at doses of 3 or 4 cups of coffee daily. But sometimes things don't go the way you expect. There is bad news for coffee lovers. Climate change will make it much harder to grow Arabica coffee in the coming years, according to a study published in the scientific journal Plos One. The study examined how coffee growing conditions will change by 2050 based on projections from several global climate models. Results show that coffee plants will be drastically less suitable for cultivation in current coffee-producing regions by 2050 because of the impacts of climate change. Arabica coffee, which is used by Starbucks and other major coffee sellers, is already a finicky crop that requires specific conditions to flourish. Currently, the most suitable areas for coffee growth are in Central and South America, particularly Brazil, as well as Central and West Africa, and parts of South and Southeast Asia, according to the study by Roman Grutter and others at the Zurich University of Applied Sciences in Switzerland. Over the next 28 years, projected climate change impacts to those areas will make them far less friendly to coffee crops, the report found. The study also looked at how climate change will impact growing conditions for cashews and avocados. For those items, rising temperatures could actually create new viable growing environments in some areas. Coffee, however, proved to be most vulnerable, with negative climate impacts dominating in all main producing regions, the study found. The authors concluded that for all three crops, climate change adaptation will be necessary in most major producing regions. That could include breeding varieties that are better suited to the new conditions, and in the case of coffee, it might also mean switching to Robusta trees, which are hardier but produce beans generally considered to be of lower quality than Arabica beans. In the worst case, it could also mean that farmers would have to shift to a different crop, but it's difficult to say at what point and where this will happen. Some companies are already preparing for the changing conditions. Starbucks, for example, is distributing climate-resistant coffee varietals to farmers and working to protect at-risk forests in important coffee-growing areas, among other initiatives.